there are 4 things that you must do in order to not be one of those who is deep in loss, according to Allah. Before we get started, brothers and sisters, be sure to hit the like and subscribe. Hit that little bell icon, check mark all, so you can receive all the updates and all the new content that I'm putting out, inshallah. Head over to the channel, super chat, super thanks, channel membership, inshallah, support the dawah. Now, let's get started. Bismillah. Greetings to my respected elders, my brothers and my sisters, and all those who are not yet believers. As I was saying in the introduction, brothers and sisters, there are 4 things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us are prerequisites. According to Surah 103 in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that surely mankind is deep in loss. He swears by time itself, meaning for all time, this is the way it's going to be. Surely mankind is deep in loss, except for those who do what? Those who believe, those who do good deeds, those who urge one another to the truth, and those who urge one another to perseverance. Now, those who believe should go without saying, without an explanation, right? Those who do good deeds should go without an explanation. Those who urge one another to the truth. This is the part that I want to stop and remind everybody about, because it is of paramount importance that we are all participating, doing our part in dawah work, okay? Now, you may be somebody who's not great at public speaking, alhamdulillah, or you're not great in front of a camera, alhamdulillah. So that may not necessarily be your area of dawah, or it might be, Allah knows best, but you put it off for whatever reason. I want to urge and encourage every one of you who are comfortable in front of the camera, who do have the ability to produce dawah content, to do so for the pleasure of Allah. This is not a competition, brothers and sisters. I'm not competing with other dawah channels. I am collaborating with them, inshallah, for the sake and pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, for those of you who are not good at public speaking, who don't have the ability to make content to promote Islam, then you can give dawah through good character, right? You can be a good example of what Islam and being a good Muslim looks like for other people, because a lot of people, especially in the West, we don't have any kind of exposure locally to what good character as a Muslim looks like. All we know is what the media teaches us about Muslims, and that's they're all bad people, they're all craziest, they worship that black rock and that moon god, and they're just all terrorists, right? May Allah protect the image of the Muslims. I mean, so giving good character is a good way to give dawah as well. Now, if you are somebody who may not necessarily be out in the community to give good character, you have the ability, maybe financially, to promote and donate to dawah channels such as mine, such as other Muslim channels out there who are giving out dawah material, etc. There's plenty of them out there who are able to, you're able to donate to for the pleasure of Allah. So you can always take that avenue. If you're not able to financially do something of that nature, then you're able to perhaps give dawah with your family, at least. You know, the people that you are around in your immediate circle, your brothers, your sisters, your mom, your dad, your auntie, your uncle, your kids, whoever it might be. You can teach Islam to your kids. That's a form of dawah. You know, if you're doing homeschool, if you're not doing homeschool, if you're just at home with your kids in the afternoon, whatever the case may be, brothers and sisters, there's ways to give dawah for the pleasure of Allah, which is what is commanded of us, right? So, with that being the case, there are plenty of avenues that somebody can participate in dawah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala swears by time itself that we must do these things. And the last thing is to urge one another to persevere, to continue to be steadfast in the face of hardship, because hardships are going to come no matter how devoted to Allah we are, no matter how devoted to this deen we are, we're still going to experience hardships in our day-to-day life, right? We make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We seek solace in Allah. And, excuse me, our brothers and sisters as well we reach out to each other and try to be a support system and a community for one another, so that we don't have any kind of doubts about who's got our back, so to speak. It's very important that we have a sense of community, right? All right, brothers and sisters, that's it. I'm going to wrap it up here. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe. Like I said, head over to the channel, join channel membership. We have available tiers from $2.99 a month, less than a cup of coffee, brothers and sisters. Participate, support the dawah. Also, you can purchase super thanks, things of that nature. This provides me with the ability to continue to make good content for the pleasure of Allah. All you brothers and sisters out there who are doing the dawah work, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless each and every one of you. Until next time, brothers and sisters, remember that there is one God and only one God, and He alone is worthy of worship.